As the Nets bus arrives at the arena, no doubt this is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
So the Nets starting five. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Thomas. And it's Schroeder in at the one spot. And for the Grizzlies, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Brandon Clark is out there with Williams. And it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We are in the middle of a long season now, Richard. Guys are trying to play with energy every night. But, boy, you can just see it. It is tough.
Yeah, these are the dog days right here. There's a certain energy to start the season and the stretch run. In between all that, though, that's where the mental toughness to stay focused is so important, and the best teams have it.
Schroeder passes to Bogdanovic. Claxton with it, guarded by Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovic dishes to Schroeder. This one for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Passes it to Bane. Jackson, a screen on Bogdanovic. Left block shot on the way. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Schroeder against Morant. Releases from 15. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Schroeder.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Morant, right side. Clark hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick-and-roll set.
Thomas against Bane. And here's Schroeder. His last outing, he had 18 points. Claxton with the bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bane against Thomas. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Outside for Jackson. The dish to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses in close.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Great for a franchise like Memphis. Is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
And it's good, 2 points.
With a versatile offensive skill set, Jackson has shown the ability to do damage in the mid-range.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the pass to Claxton. Outside Thomas. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Jackson.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Here's Bane. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Thomas. 14 feet away. Here's Finney-Smith. And the Nets miss again.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Jackson up top. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Bain kicks to Clark. Out to Morant. Hits it from three-point range.
When Ja's knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Nets trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's good for 2.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Here's Morant. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers. Jackson a screen on Schroeder. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Bain passes to Jackson. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
It doesn't go for him. Top of the key, Claxton. Kicks to Schroeder. Outside, Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Claxton, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And that one's good, Morant.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Pass to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Pass to Claxton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
On defense, Memphis. Now here's Thomas. 23 points for him the last game against Minnesota.
And in addition to putting up points, he terrorized ball handlers, racking up a ton of steals. And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Cuts off the pass. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And good from Schroeder with a sweet move.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Morant against Schroeder. Bain lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 4-point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Bain passes to Clark. Can't connect from short range.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now Schroeder, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And looking at the stats, Bojan, one of the more prolific corner three shooters. He loves that spot.
Here's Morant. RJ, you look at Dennis Schroeder, incredibly fast, but also a veteran leader now.
Yeah, he's really matured. He knows how to make plays without making too many mistakes. That's what you get from a guy with 10-plus years in this league.
And stolen by Thomas. Right side, Bogdanovich. Thomas dishes to Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Driving inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Jackson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand, Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Here's Thomas. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Thomas got 6. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Nets?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Dennis Schroeder.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. Pass to Aldama. Here's Bain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bain would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
And Bain drops them both. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
For Memphis, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. There's a screen by Aldama. Going inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And he knocks down the first one. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Sharp comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Dennis Schroeder. With the Grizzlies, Richard, we've heard about an emphasis on defense in the past few years.
Yeah, and there has been some improvement. They were a middle-of-the-road type defensive team not too long ago. But the last few seasons, they have played impact defense.
Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. He has 6. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. A kick out to Bain. And again, Memphis no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. Morant with some nice D. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Over in the corner, Williams. Dishes it to Morant. Off target from the wing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. A three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Bain. Jackson down low. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
And also active defensively. 2 blocks ago with kind of his overall floor game.
Williams passes to Aldama. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 5 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 9. Here's Claxton. Rebound by Williams. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bain. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and KD. Richard, they had grand plans. It just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
1:15 left in the first. Outside, Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's the screen. Smith wide open. He fires. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Morant. He's got 9. Outside, Williams. Great tee that time from Johnson.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Nets trail by 5. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Smith kicks to Bogdanovich. Sharp, the pass to Bogdanovich. He lobs it up, and then Sharp with the dunk.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
There's Jackson with the 3. No good there. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. So with Thomas sitting on the bench. This is the group that Jock Vaughn has right now. We've got Walker. Sharp out there with Johnson. Then it's Dennis Smith. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 seat. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Shoots from 14. Out to Smith. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Jackson. The shot from the low post is good. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Smart. Smith feeling it out a bit. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Jackson. The quick look, no good that time. Nets trail by 7. Knocked away. Passes it to Walker. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Smith missing again. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, D.A., thank you. Grizzlies making a switch here. Rose is checked in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Richard, we've all heard about some of the unwritten rules between players. Any examples you can speak on?
Well, you don't want to be out there injuring each other. I think one of the biggest unspoken rules is you got to be very, very careful when a guy takes off, how you hit them. That is something you learn at a very early age in basketball.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's Smart following the bucket by the Nets. Jackson up top. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Bounce pass from Smart. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Grizzlies. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And for the Grizzlies, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And checking out the stats for Williams, how his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
Now, Finney Smith hasn't made one yet. Pass to Walker. Three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here's Rose. Outside for Jackson. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Finney Smith.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Williams. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Rose. Jackson setting the pick here for Rose. Outside for Jackson. Knocks it loose. Williams against Bogdanovich. Passes it to Sharp. Schroeder outside, driving to the basket. There's Walker with the 3.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside Jackson. Six to shoot. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
Walker's shot is off.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
The pass to Smart. Jackson in the corner. Left side Jackson. Jackson down low. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Picked by Finney Smith. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Jackson misses.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. Good shot.
Throw good, Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp, and it's Cameron Thomas in for Lonnie Walker. Here's Claxton. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And can we talk about the best part? His defense. His shot blocking was simply on another level in that one. That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. Williams against Bogdanovich. Williams passes to Aldama. Back to Williams. Puts it up from 15. Aldama can't hit. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run. There's Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Memphis leading. And here is Bain. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Boy, Richard, coach has got to love having a flex guy like Brandon Clark around.
A classic high-utility player. Stick him in the game, and you're getting points, rebounds, and you're going to get good defense. He gives you a little bit of everything you need.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
Brooklyn trailing. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 6. He dishes it to Thomas. And there's the drive, and they take the lead.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
One shot.
That free throw good from Thomas.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Thomas against Bain. Down low, Clark takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Clark's got his second basket of the night.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Thomas for 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant kicks to Bain. Aldama passes to Bain. Memphis moving it around. Morant with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. 4 on the clock. Bain for 3. That one doesn't go. Good D by Thomas. Schroeder looking around. Outside Thomas. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Morant with the steal. Bain for 3. That shot no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Thomas against Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got 15 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Schroeder against Morant. Outside, Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 15. He was all alone on that one. 17 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Morant looking around. Clark outside. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. They get a hand on it.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
I don't even think he had 1 free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Thomas against Bane, and it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Clark. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. A kick out to Bane. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. .135 left in the second quarter. Schroeder against Williams. Schroeder dishes to Thomas. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Clark. Launches it. The offensive rebound. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Schroeder. There's the pick. The 3. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Schroeder against Morant. He takes it in. Back to Jackson. Over Claxton. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Puts one up from 19. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Grizzlies trail by 4. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant against Thomas. Now here's Morant. D right on him.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
The Grizzlies had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Morant.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Here's Thomas. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball. He shoots like a guard. He has the versatility of a forward. He's about 7 feet something? I don't know, man. This guy has the length of a center.
Just got to get out the way and let him go to work, just like me.
Turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
When you get hot from the distance, you're always in the game. Question is, what more can they do to pull ahead? I'm just not seeing it.
Your vision is cloudy, Shaq Stradamus. What's happened to that crystal ball, man?
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Brandon Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now here's Jackson. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Jackson's got the first bucket of the third here for the Grizzlies. Thomas against Bane. A floater, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Nets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's the Grizzlies now, trailing by 2. Clark, a screen on Schroeder. Morant outside. Clark outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Nets shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bane says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, then that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. And then Thomas with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Morant against Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
Here's Schroeder. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Bane. Morant outside. Back to Bane. Driving the lane. The feed to Jackson. Left side, Bane for the lead. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And there's the pass to Thomas. Jacks up a three. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Outside, Bain. Williams with a clean look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
And I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside. Knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul.
Throw good, Bogdanovich. He hits both from the stripe. Morant with it. He's got 13. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bain. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bain's got 12 in the game.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
Here's Schroeder. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Thomas. Schroeder with a screen on Bain. Here's Thomas. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Morant.
Clearly a foul.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Morant passes to Jackson. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bogdanovich finds Thomas. Takes the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Clark outside. Pass to Bain. Back to Clark. Over Finney-Smith. And that one's good by Clark. It's the Nets now. They lead by 4. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Let's now take a moment to view the league's leading rebounders. Well, you look at Claxton. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
On defense, Memphis. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Morant against Schroeder. Outside Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Williams for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Bain looking around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
That's a look they always want him to take. If he's got space, he's got the ultra green light.
Outside Bogdanovich. Claxton the pass to Thomas. There's a screen. Floats one, and the layup is good. Thomas got 10 points in just the second half.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson a screen on Schroeder. Morant the bounce pass. Jackson kicks to Morant. Clark inside. Working on Finney-Smith. Jackson. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. Clark with a wide open look.
And in the first half, they had some success from beyond the arc, but that hasn't been the case since halftime. That shot has dried up.
Morant against Schroeder. Back to Thomas. A three from Bogdanovic. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Bogdanovic has got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's Morant. Got a piece of it. Poked away. Schroeder against Clark. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Schroeder. Jackson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And a change for the Nets. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bogdanovic. Ball's knocked loose. Morant against Schroeder. Feeds it to Clark. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Schroeder's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Just 3 to shoot. Payton for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Schroeder against Bain. Pass to Finney-Smith. Morant against Thomas. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. There's the pass to Morant. With the teardrop, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight. Now Schroeder, 11 points in the game. Outside Thomas. Over Bain. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Brandon Clark. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Williams. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And here's Morant. He's got 15. Outside, Smart. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
And he can't hit the second.
Look, Marcus Smart is the pulse of the team. He plays with passion and does whatever his team needs from him.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. Pass to Bain. Jackson, a screen on Johnson. Bain kicks to Jackson. Stolen. Now, here's Thomas. He has 30. To the paint. Here's Claxton, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Smart after the basket by Brooklyn. Aldama with the ball. 5 points in the game.
I had a chance to check out the numbers for Thomas. How last month turned out for him? He's right around 17 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Sharps checked in for the Nets. Walker comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Thomas. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Aldama. Left side, Bain. Thomas with it. Now defended by Bain. Thomas, no luck. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. 11-point game.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Ja Morant. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Nets. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Smart passes to Aldama. And here's Jackson, and taken away by Johnson. An even 3-on-3 break. Walker finds Thomas. It's not going to go for him. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Left side, Smart. Passes it to Bain. Over Bogdanovich. And Bain, the bucket on the assist from Smart. Bain's got 9 points now in just the second half. Brooklyn's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Thomas against Smart. The pass to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Sharp. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The free throw drops for Sharp. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Good on both. Now, Smart. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Jackson, a screen on Thomas. Smart kicks to Jackson. Over Sharp. Jackson misses.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And good that time.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Morant against Walker. And here's Morant. He's got 15. Inside. Good D by Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jack Vaughn has right now. Smith is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Johnson in at the four-man position.
And I like seeing Smith Jr. being assertive on offense. When he does this, it often results in points.
Smart passes to Rose. Smart puts the pick in for Rose. Outside for Smart. To the middle, looking to get back on track here. That one good for two.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
Pass to Sharp. Smart against Smith. Over Smart. And it's Smith missing.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Rose, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more often times than not.
Walker's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Now here's Smart. Outside Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The shot from 20 feet away. And no good. Smith with the defensive effort. Bogdanovic against Williams. Now here is Smith. Defense is right there. Johnson, that's for two. And again, it's the Nets missing.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
It's Jackson atop the key. Smart kicks to Rose. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Rose. And the Nets making a change here as well. Claxton's checked in. Nets leading by 12. Smith with it. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Claxton.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Fourth quarter of play. 2.5 minutes through it right now. The kick out to Williams. Back to Smart. From the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Bain. And the rejection by Smith. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. The first one falls. And Bain drops them both. Nets leading by 12. Smith outside. He kicks it to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Pass to Jackson. Aldama with the ball. Outside Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Aldama. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
And Walker kicks to Smith. Elbow shot. And the Nets miss again. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Williams scanning the floor. Outside, Bain. It's deflected. Smart against Smith. The pass to Bogdanovich. Taken away by Williams. Here's Jackson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
His instincts as a shot blocker allow Jackson to avoid blocks at the other end. He knows how to read his man and get off a clean shot.
Nets leading by 8. Outside, Walker. Pass to Claxton. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so here's Memphis. After the basket by Brooklyn. Left side, Smart. Payne for 3. No good on that one. Walker with some nice D. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Williams. And it's John Morant in for Marcus Smart. Then for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Johnson. Thomas comes in for Walker. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Smith. Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Nets leading by 8. Here's Bogdanovich. That's tipped. There's Thomas with the 3. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Williams. Rebounded by the Nets. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Schroeder outside. Wide open look. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
Morant against Schroeder. Morant passes to Aldama. Outside, Bain. Here he goes. Back to Aldama. Misses from short range. And for the Nets, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Now Thomas. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Morant. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Thomas. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Morant. Here's Clark. And the shot goes in.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
The Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas, and he drives in, and that one is good. Thomas got 32 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Morant, following the bucket by the Nets. Kicks it to Williams. Off on the layup.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Thomas sets a screen for Schroeder. And he finishes nicer on the layup. Schroeder's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. 5 to shoot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And that one falls for Clark. And here is Thomas. Pass to Schroeder. Shoots over Morant. And it's Schroeder missing. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's deflected. Now here's Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Free throw good, Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Clark's got 12 points in just the second half.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Schroeder outside. Claxton finds Finney Smith. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 13. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And yes, it's good.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Nets leading by 11. Here's Thomas. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And the Nets with possession here. Thomas with the ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And even 3-on-3 break. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Payne. And that's now 19 points for John Morant. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now here's Thomas. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Over Payne. Thomas, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Bain kicks to Clark. Williams passes to Jackson. Schroeder against Morant. Over in the corner, Williams. Off target with his three.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Bogdanovich. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. The Grizzlies shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. On the wing, Bain. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. .55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Thomas dishes to Schroeder. Over in the corner, Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Thomas passes to Schroeder. Shoots over Morant. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Clark finds Williams. From outside, off the mark. Thomas against Bain. Here's Thomas. So it's the Nets picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.